The Dallas Cowboys are a dynasty.
The Bulls were a dynasty.
The San Francisco 49ers were a dynasty. The Chicago Bulls, the LA Lakers, the Boston Celtics, the New York Yankees, those are dynasties. When you show up at the Super Bowl and don't win and go to an AFC championship game and don't advance, the New England Patriots were dynasties. So I don't know.
What about this, Key?
I get it. I get what we wanted to do.
Hold on, time out. What about this?
But it's not a dynasty.
What about this? What if you were to say
James.
What if you were to say an AFC dynasty? In other words,
nobody says
they're
that,
running
though.
the
No,
AFC.
No, we don't
nobody
talk about
does
dynasties that way.
we don't
you know
do
what, Max,
that.
I think happens here is at the beginning of the year, everybody kept talking about, oh, this is a dynasty. They could win it. And you start naturally thinking that even though it hasn't been the case.
Yeah, that's not a dynasty, though, dog. It's like I played on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers NFC South dynasty. Because we were going to the play. Like, no, it doesn't. Could we have been a dynasty? Absolutely,
well,
100%.
let's get more
I think
into
people
dynasty.
think it's a dynasty because of all the championships they were given before they won them. Like, that's why people are saying the dynasty is over. It's because they're saying they're not going to win these championships that they were given 2 years ago.
These things are in
Can't
flux,
give
and a lot of it.
something
But
just,
people did. People started listing,
but
they're
that
going to win
doesn't mean
5
that
of
it's
the next
actually
8.
given.
And now people are going back on that, saying they're not going to win 5 of the next 8. So they're saying that dynasty, the made-up dynasty, the dynasty that we projected is over.
A lot
It's
of
like
these,
inception. It's something that's been planted in people's minds, and they take that as reality when it's actually not been the case. Yes.
But I think I tried to warn everybody how difficult it was
My first air
win
horn.
a championship. One. You remember, Jason. JD, you remember.
What?
But let's say, hold on, let's say, because a lot of this is perception, and when you're in the midst of it, it's hard to tell what's happening in the long run. Let's say they don't even make the playoffs this year, or they make it but they don't win a game, and then next year they do a little something but they don't. But then the year after they win the Super Bowl.
Still not a dynasty.
Wait a minute. And the year after they get to an AFC championship game. I would say, hold on, I would say if you take a 7-8 year period, like Tom Brady and the New England Patriots had a dynasty for 20 years. There were many years where they didn't get to the Super Bowl or they didn't win the Super Bowl.
Well,
there
I
were
don't know
stretches
what many years they had where they didn't get to the Super Bowl.
where they didn't win the Super Bowl.
But but in that 20 years,
they sandwiched it with Super Bowls.
They go, they lose, they go run 2, they win 1, lose 1, then they go win 2. Then
but sometimes they don't get there at all.
Yeah, but Max, you're talking about 2 Super Bowls over 5 years, 3 Super Bowls over 6 years. That's a dynasty.
Yeah. What I'm saying is let's say
Bowl.
the Chiefs wind up in a 6-8 year period with Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback, Andy Reid as the coach, right? So you have the nucleus, some of the same pieces. They win 2 Super Bowls. They wind up going to 4. They wind up in 6 AFC championship games. To me,
I get what you're doing.
in dynasty range.
Yeah, I get what you're doing. Evan and I were just talking. So Mike pretty much said that the dynasty is over because that's what you think this is a dynasty, right, moving forward because of the potential for them to win more Super Bowls. And you're saying that it's still open-ended that they can still form one. That's what you're arguing.
In other words, sometimes when you're in the middle of it, Key J, when you're in the middle of it, it's hard to see. Are these dots going to be connected eventually with another Super Bowl, another little run, 2 or 3 AFC championship games over 4 or 5 years? Is this whole period going to be connected with the same quarterback, same coach? Then you can call it a dynasty.
It's going to be in the next 4 years. You won't even recognize the Kansas City Chiefs, other than maybe Patrick Mahomes. In the next 4 years, you won't even recognize them in the next 4 years.
You think they'll get back to a Super Bowl in the next 4 years?
They might get to the Super Bowl this year. I don't know. But I'm not foolish enough to jump out on the edge of the Brooklyn Bridge and jump in the water with the rest of you fools, as I told Jay, and at the time I think Zubin was working with us, or maybe Allen. No, it was Zubin early on, about how hard it is to win 1 Super Bowl, let alone a string of them to put you in a dynasty category. As I've always said, Evan and Jay, we on this show before. People act like Super Bowls are M&Ms. They just in a bowl and you can just grab it. Doesn't work like that way.
So, Key, in college, my 3-year record was 95-13. We lost in Sweet 16 my freshman year, my junior year. Lost to the team that lost in the national championship game. We won the championship my sophomore year. We won the ACC every year and the ACC tournament. I still wouldn't consider that to be a dynasty.
No, you won.
I wouldn't consider that to be a dynasty. You got to win multiple championships.
You won 1 championship.
Yes.
If you had won 3,
Now
then
you're
I'd
talking.
be like, oh yeah. But Duke's program
Graham, yes.
is a dynasty. Is a dynasty.
Yes.
And it's nothing. It's just that I want the respect of what dynasty is in football, especially. Give me that respect. Don't just be throwing it up against
As
the
a
wall.
player, instead of like
Yeah, give me that
media
respect,
throwing
man.
out
Come
the
on,
word
man.
dynasty. Yeah,
Please, y'all act like winning Super Bowls is just they just handing them out. Back your car up. We got
I
something
want to
for
say
you.
there were how many years between Patriots Super Bowls? I forgot, but there were a gang of years between Super Bowls, but they got connected. Let's see what happens with the Chiefs.
Fair.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.